I went to Louis Vuitton, as you can see from this beautiful bag. Speaking of the bag, the new packaging is everything, you guys. Looking at it makes me really happy. It's a bright orange with pops of like a cobalt blue, and it makes me want to go back to Louis Vuitton just to get more items packaged like this. So this is the bag, obviously. Nice and slim. I love to hold on to the bags, the packaging, the receipt envelopes, all of that good stuff, because you never know if you want to resell an item within your collection down the line, so I always recommend that. So inside my bag here is this beautiful box. Now this did come packaged very nicely, but I already opened it up because I couldn't wait. But it had this beautiful cobalt blue ribbon that says Louis Vuitton in the orange. Definitely gonna keep this because it's really beautiful, and I'm just all about the new packaging. Let me know if you guys like it. So this is the first time I'm getting a box like this. This is the box that my item came in. It has a little flap here. And voila. I really wanted to make this video so I could tell you why I got this item and tell you why I got it compared to the other sizes and the prints and all of that. I also want to tell you guys the intended use that I have for this item. So let me just show you what the heck it is. This is the little item here. This is the Louis Vuitton Monogram Agenda in the MM size. Recently, I've noticed on the site they have changed the MM to medium. So this agenda does come in 3 sizes, the PM, the MM, and the GM, so small, medium, and large if you're looking on the website. I really like the monogram, you know, it matches everything in my current collection. It's a timeless look, and it looks really nice just like laying over there on the floor in the corner. Let's keep it real, you guys, it's Louis Vuitton. So this features a little button snap, and it's just like a brass hardware that says Louis Vuitton around it. Let me open this bad boy up so you guys can see what the inside of this item looks like. So there's just one little clasp here, like I already mentioned, a button closure. And this is a 6-ring binder style agenda, which I really like because I like the option of being able to fully customize my agenda every single year, take things in and take them out. It's not like a set planner that I have to get rid of, you know, 2018 when it comes around. So I really like the binder style agenda. Now this also features a flap here, which you can go ahead and store other things like maybe your passport, coupons, stamps, letters, bills, whatever you want. I will get into like an updated video if you guys want how I use this in the future. So on the other side here we have card slots, which you can utilize for your credit cards, your photo ID, you can put business cards, things like that. And then there's a big little pouch here, and right now I just have the textile Louis Vuitton thing. Within the reviews that I've seen, a lot of people don't like to stretch out these card slots because they say that it can affect the front of the canvas. Now keep in mind this is one big piece of canvas wrapped all the way around, so I do like that. It's also pretty stiff right now because it's brand new, so I know it's going to soften up as I continue to use it. Now Louis Vuitton does sell the refill paper for all of the sizes, and the design of them changes every single year. I've looked them up online. You don't really get a good view of what the paper looks like on the actual Louis Vuitton website, but there are videos on YouTube that show you a full look of the pages, and I wasn't a fan of the layout, and I also didn't really like the color design. It wasn't my taste, and if I'm gonna invest in a planner like this, it needs to be practical and functional for my day-to-day like tasks. I need to be able to utilize it, you know, and it came with a lot of extra pages that I really wasn't going to use, and I wanted to be able to fully use this agenda to its full potential because it is pretty pricey. And that's another thing, when it comes down to the sizes, the PM is significantly less expensive than the MM and then the GM size. Usually with Louis Vuitton items, the price increase in between the sizes isn't even that much. So that was something that I was definitely considering, you know, going with the PM versus the MM because of the price point. But when I was looking at the PM in real life, it was just far too tiny, and I have pretty big handwriting. So for me, I think the MM is definitely the way to go. When it comes to the GM, it would be a great desk style planner, something that you would keep at home. You wouldn't necessarily want to put it in your bag with you. So that's why I opted for the MM, for those of you that are wondering. I love the monogram, you know, you just can't go wrong with that. I was thinking about getting the Damier a bean, but I wish it had red interior. That was the only thing that was stopping me from getting it, which is why I went ahead and got this. Now, I have ordered a bunch of inserts on Etsy shops and on Amazon, so I don't really have my planner to show you full. I wanted to just do an initial unboxing and tell you kind of why I got this one over the other styles. So if you guys would like to see an updated planner setup video once I get all of my inserts in the mail, please let me know in the comments down below and hit that like button, because I think that would be really interesting to see, because everyone sets up their planner very differently and they use it for different things. For me, I wanted to use this for daily tasks like making my to-do list, planning out my weeks, as well as using it for my finances, so paying my bills, having my savings plan, keeping track of what the heck I'm spending my money on. So that was something I definitely wanted to keep in one spot, which is why this is my big girl planner. And of course, just keeping track of dates like appointments, events, video planning. Of course, you guys know I post a lot of videos, so I wanted to have a designated spot to keep me a little more organized with that as well. So it's really going to be an item that I'm going to use every single day. I was looking at this item pre-loved because I wanted to see the price comparison, especially being that the MM is pretty pricey already. A lot of the ones I saw were hot stamped, and that's why I'm kind of against hot stamping, you guys. I've never really touched on this point in my other Louis Vuitton videos, which I'll link below, by the way, but I feel like it's so much more difficult to sell something when you have your initials already hot stamped in the item. So that's why I've never really gotten any of my items hot stamped, but that's just my own personal preference. I do like having the option of reselling items, and you can resell things that are hot stamped. We all know when we were in school we had binders, and the rings sometimes can go off track or they won't align after, you know, snapping it in and out so often. So I made sure to ask if they do replace the ring system over time if it happens to go off track, and they said yes, of course, but there may be a fee for that as well. So that's something to keep in mind. Very sturdy, very heavy duty, so I'm not concerned about that. And there are little rivets in here that hold it together to the actual canvas that do say Louis Vuitton, and it is the brass hardware as well. So that's just a good look at the agenda. Hopefully you guys got to see it up close and personal so you can decide for yourself if this is something that you want to invest in. Honestly, I just like making videos like this because it always helps me out when I'm interested in buying something a little bit more expensive and on the luxury side. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful, but I will see you guys soon with other planner style videos. I think I want to do like a mini series, so stay tuned for that.